Adriana.
I'm Megan.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Laura. We have a lot in store for you today.
We have traveled back in time, and today's show highlights the 70s. We'll be covering hot topics like fashion, news, music, people, and literature.
After the break, we'll be covering Nixon's impeachment and other breaking news of the 70s.
What's wrong?
Well, I really want a pet. But I'm allergic to scales.
Are you allergic to rocks?
No.
Here, it's a pet rock, allergen-free, and will last a lifetime.
Why, thank you.
You can get them at participating stores today for only $3.95. Buy one today for a long-lasting friend. And we're back, starting off with huge news events in the 70s. Megan has the scoop.
Well, the biggest news event of the 70s was the Watergate affair in 1972 and Nixon's impeachment in 1974. Who knew that our president, of all people, would lie and then have the tape recordings of his conversations be the evidence needed to get him convicted? He resigned before he could be impeached, then Ford took the office. Next on our list is the lowering of voting age. The 26th Amendment was changed in 1971 so that the 18-year-olds could also make the mature decision to decide for our nation. Finally, in 1979, when the hostages were taken in Iran, it was a shock to many Americans when a group of Iranian students stormed the American embassy in support of the Iranian Revolution. They were finally released in 1981 after the 70s ended. And back to you, Abby.
Thank you, Megan. After the break, we'll be covering great literature from the 70s.
Groovy, right?
Very. Can I have them?
Sure, for only $32.95. These beauties can be yours.
Oh my gosh, thanks!
You're welcome, Tootsies. Put these babies on and you'll feel your grooviness increase along with your height. Platform shoes. For those who are insecure and short and need a little height boost. The grooviest thing out there.
Attention, adults, teenagers, and children. This is a public service announcement. It has come to the attention of your local authorities and media that a new trend is taking over our society. The so-called fad is repulsive, vulgar, and uncivilized. It is none other than streaking. A large group of streakers, 1,543 to be exact, ran nude through University of Georgia. For what purpose? There is none, apparently. Streaking is taken much too lightly in our society. Think of the young and sensitive eyes of our youth. Streaking is disgusting, and not to mention perverted. Nudity belongs in the privacy of your own home. To make a difference, you can be one less supporter of streaking. When you see a streaker, cover the eyes of your children and immediately alert an authority. And please, do not participate in any streaking events or parades. Thank you, the United Committee to Ban Streakers.
And we're back, here now to explore the fantastic world of music from the 70s. And to you, Abby.
Music back in the 70s was great stuff. One of the most famous songs, released in 1978, is still played regularly in the groovy parties, is YMCA by the Village People. It is written for men who were homosexual to make them feel less insecure. YMCA, the fitness center, is still open today, but is available for both males and females. Our next song is I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. It was released in 1978 and was a huge hit. This song got many women through breakups. Then there was Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas. This ninja-style song began the ninja and kung fu fad that is still apparent today. Finally, we have Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry, released in 1976. This song added to the whole disco era, which was hugely popular at the time. And that's it about songs.
Thank you, Abby. Stay with us for our last feature of the night. Will be interviews with America's most influential people from the 70s.
I need new pants. Well, lucky for you, there are bells on them. I don't think I'm cool enough to wear those pants. You don't need to be cool to wear these. They make you cool.
Really? But how much do they cost? I live in a box, you know.
It's okay. They're only 25 buckaroos, so you can still pay the rent and rock the world in your hip pants.
Oh, thanks so much! I feel so cool now.
Sure thing. Enjoy your grooviness.
Thanks, groovy lady. You've changed me forever.
No problem.
And we're back with Adriana. She has a few radical heroes from the 70s.
Hello everybody. I am so privileged today to share with you some of the most influential people in the 70s. Our first star, John Lennon.
Peace, thank you, peace.
Hello, Mr. Lennon.
Oh, well, hello.
So, when were you born and when do you think you will die?
Well, I was born on October 9th, 1940. I think I'm going to die on December 8th, 1980, but that's just a guess.
Wow, okay. So what are some of your major accomplishments?
Well, I was a member of the Beatles. Don't know if any of you have heard of them. I was also really big into peace and stuff.
Oh, interesting. Did you have a favorite movie or TV show?
I really enjoyed Grease. Dancing was fantastic. I love the love plot. I was ecstatic when it came out in 78.
Well, that sounds neat. Any last words?
Because I was somewhat of a celebrity, I had a voice, so lots of people listened to me. It's very powerful. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mr. Lennon.
Thanks for having me, sweets. Peace. Peace.
Our next guest is our former president, Richard Nixon. Well, hello. Hi, thank you for joining us. The first question is, when were you born and when do you think you will die?
I was born January 9th, 1913. I believe I'm going to die on April 22nd, 1994, but that's just a ballpark.
I see. What are the biggest events in your life?
Well, we don't have to go into too much detail, but I'm pretty sure we all know about Watergate and the Vietnam War, etc. Nothing too exciting.
Nothing. No. Did you have a favorite movie or TV show?
Little House on the Prairie. I always wanted to live like they did, out on the prairie, open field, grass. It only ran from 1974 to 1983, though.
Okay, anything you'd like to leave us with?
Just remember, I resigned, not impeached.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Bye. Bye.
In our last interview, Farrah Fawcett.
Thanks, Sugar. Thanks so much for having me.
So, now Miss Fawcett.
Oh, call me Farrah.
Okay. Where were you born?
Well, I came into this wonderful life on February 2nd, 1947.
And what are you most proud of from your time spent on Earth?
Well, dear, I just loved Charlie's Angels. That was just fab.
Did you ever have a favorite movie?
I just loved Saturday Night at the Theater. I couldn't wait for it to come out in 1977. The dancing was so wicked. And that John Travolta, he was fine.
Well, thank you, Farrah. Any last words?
Well, I just want to say how iconic I was and how so many girls looked up to me and wore my hairstyles.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Sugar Pie.
That's all for today on Llama. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode.
Please join us next week when we dive into the past yet again.
Thank you and have a nice night.